Here's some tips for being better on camera. If you don't know the term, GAS stands for Gear Acquisition Syndrome. You've fallen into the trap of perpetually needing or wanting or buying new gear, thinking all these new shiny toys makes you better on camera. They're not gonna make you better at being on camera. It's easy to practice, record some video or audio and all is good. What really kicks things into gear is when you post that video or podcast. Just let it fly. That does 3 things for you. 1, you realize there aren't 13 million people waiting patiently behind their computer to hammer you down. 2, you see over time how much better you are getting. 3, it gets you into the groove of editing and posting, and you learn all that too. Maybe you do start posting. Maybe a few experts come for a visit and tell you what they think you should be doing. These experts don't know crap, and if you don't believe me, click on their comment. You usually find they make nothing. Don't fall for it. Ignore, ignore, ignore. Look, you can't argue the fact that drugs and alcohol impair you in some way now or in the future. Just leave the drugs alone and don't drink a lot of alcohol in excess 24 hours before your shoot. You're not gonna be good on camera if you do. If you wanna do the, but dude, I'm awesome when I'm tanked, man, then I suggest you bail now and seek advice elsewhere. No one wants to hear you blah, blah, blah. No, really, trust me, they don't. Do a little prep in advance. 1, research your subject so you don't put your foot in your mouth. That includes knowing the terms and words. 2, decide what info the viewer, not you, might want to hear about. 3, create a script, write an outline, or simply make some notes. 4, do a little practice run before you shoot. Don't try and be perfect. These things will save you a ton of time later when you're editing. If you're worried about the batteries running out on the camera, audio, recorder, lights, or whatever, then some of your attention is on batteries running out on the camera, audio, recorder, lights, or whatever. Make sure batteries are charged before you begin or use AC outlets so you don't have to worry about it. This applies to the dog or cat you didn't feed, the garbage you didn't take out, wondering whether you have something stuck in your teeth, and 1,000 other things you may be thinking about. Handle them before you shoot so your attention can be where it should be, on the viewer. Sure, you're the most interesting person on the planet. Cool. If you're more interested in yourself than the person watching, it will show. Be interested in what you're saying to the person watching, not your own blah, blah, blah. Time and again, I coach people out of doing the following. Talking to themselves. I got this new thing I got going on. Talking to the microphone. Hey, guys, I just wanted to talk to you. Talking to the lens. Hey, people out there, how you doing out there? Huh? Strange mental mumbo jumbo tricks. If I could just be at one with the studio, I shall be awesome. Someone is going to be watching your video, so talk to them. There's no substitute for doing it over and over and over and over and over. Like learning to drive your car, you will probably suck when you start. Eventually, you settle down and you get comfortable with it. If you're doing videos, podcasts, whatever, just keep doing it, you'll get better. Yeah, I really want to talk to you about doing some on-camera stuff. Hey, I really want to talk to you about camera things. Yeah, there's a bunch of camera stuff I want to talk to you about, like camera stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, I kind of want to talk to you about camera stuff, and I hope you like my video, and if you would subscribe. Hey, if you like this video, consider subscribing, you'll get more awesome content. Yeah, baby, boom! I hear this advice all the time, but when you walk in front of the camera, some strange, mysterious force moves in. The solution is simple, and we already covered it. Just keep making videos. Eventually it all smooths out, and you'll be knocking out videos like a pro. Here's a bonus tip. If you're still having trouble with this, the camera does not record emotion, so add a little enthusiasm when you're talking to your viewer. Here's a bonus tip if you're still having trouble with this. The camera does not record emotion, so add a little enthusiasm when you're talking to your viewer. Besides, if you aren't enthusiastic about talking to your viewers, why should they care? And hey, check out Basic Filmmaker University for free and paid courses to help elevate your video and audio game. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. If you're still having trouble with this. The camera does not record emotion, so add a little enthusiasm when you talk to your viewer. Woo! Like learning to drive a car, you will probably suck when you start. Most everyone does. Like when you start the car and you bash it into a brick wall and it explodes in flames and stuff and everybody comes around and goes, dude! Someone is going to be watching your video, so talk to it. Yeah, talk to it. Strange mental mumbo jumbo tricks and on 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 and on. Sure, you're the most interesting person on the planet. Cool. You self-entitled, self-righteous moron. Handle them before you shoot so your attention can be where it should be, on the bluer. Yep, it should be on the bluer, because if it's on the redder or the yellower, your videos are done for, man. You're out of there. The car you needed to wash, the room you needed to clean, the laundry you needed to do, the homework you were supposed to do, that thing where you were supposed to take the kids to the thing and you had to work. Oh yeah, you're so cool. Make sure all batteries are charged before you begin, or use the air conditioning outlet so you don't have to. If you're worried about the batteries running out on the camera, audio, recorder, lights, or whatever, well then don't use batteries. You experts come for a visit to tell you what they think. I won't discount that good lights, microphones, audio recorders, and cameras help you look and sound better on camera. In fact, great gear makes you sound on better. In fact, really expensive gear makes everything better. Affiliate links below.